Warning. The system has become unstable.
Hello, and how do you do? Happy Thanksgiving, all that good stuff. People love the internet. So, I had put a documentary on YouTube in 2013, and I believe it came down 2016. It was 2015, 2016, something of that nature. Maybe, yeah, no later than, well, 2016, no later than that. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. So I've been pulling a couple of clips the last few days and uploading them, experimenting, and had to delete a couple things because there was no audio. Even today, I'm manipulating the audio levels on my mixing board, so it's bringing up my vocals. Now, if you and I were having a conversation in real life, unlike anyone else, will be animated and excited about the conversation, the topics, and all that good stuff, and free flow communication. And I will speak a little more loudly, little more animated tone in my voice. But just talking at a camera, I don't know, it's sort of like a sedation. I just become NPR all of a sudden, like, oh, next we're going to listen to, So anyway, I don't want the levels to clip, of course. So I'm playing with those levels. Hopefully they're good. Today, we're going to draw from some footage of my wife in 2013 and some Aussie footage and some old pictures from back in the 80s and all kinds of stuff. Even a little bit of news footage of me in '88 being interviewed by Karen Church. And so the last thing I'll say in setup is my wife hasn't called me Billy in years. I actually like it when she calls me Billy, but it's neither here nor there because people call me Billy, Will, or William. Those are my names. Those have been my names all my life. So even as a small boy, there were literally people that called me William or Billy. And so if you knew me that way and those are the names you still use, I answer to those names. Those are my names. But it's kind of funny for me to revisit this footage and hear her call me Billy because she called me Billy the vast sum of our lives since we've known each other since '83. But she hasn't called me Billy in a long time. She either calls me Will or William or some other, term of endearment. Okay, having done that little bit of setup, we're going to go ahead and watch this clip.
On topic of Satanism, Billy listened to what I thought was like satanic music because I thought Ozzy Osbourne was the devil. He's not the devil. He's just a shock rocker, I guess. And that probably was when, like, in 1983. I guess that's when I first experienced the fact that, Billy was a Satanist. Worship the devil, or what my interpretation of things, my ignorance to that was, because I was always raised a Christian and didn't even know what that really meant in 1983.
Only William is a follower of Satan, a Satanist.
Now, I had already been in the media for a couple of years, TV shows across the country, national talk shows, including a Christian talk show.
Your young 16 years, how has Satanism changed your life?
International tabloids, newspapers, all kinds of things. As a teenager, beginning when I was 15 years old, with no membership in the Church of Satan. So I had all my own disciples. In a couple of Miami Herald pieces, they admitted that they had approximately 25 people in the Martin County High School who were my disciples, as well as adults who were not in the school system.
If I came to visit him, I'd see things on the wall, I'm like, oh no, I'm not into that, I'm scared. I don't know what I was scared of, but he was always willing to share. I'm like, no, it's good, I got it. And no, I didn't get it, I didn't know anything. He said he had followers, this was going to be his purpose, and showed me newspaper clippings. I thought it was a big deal.
Okay, so there's that. Trying to do little quicker videos because I want to pump out a bunch of stuff, all these little themes throughout the documentary, and just sort of like get to them as quickly as possible. That footage, I guess, was a Black Sabbath concert. Must have been the 2013 The End, or was it The End tour? What was the album? Was it 13 was the album that came out with at that venue. Since I moved back here in 2012, I know I saw Sabbath there at least twice and Ozzy there at least once. So looking at the stage and the emblems and us in the crowd saying Black Sabbath, I guess that was the Sabbath show. Anywho, so there's a little taste of history. Billy Gidney, the Devil Worshipper, or as one of my late girlfriends, Violet Baston, used to say, and she was one of the early members of the Knights of the Black Circle and devout member thereof in my life. Well, way back then, and in 2012, and then she passed away in 2013. As she used to say, that Satanist Billy Gidney. So okay, all right, there we go. We're gonna get out of here for now. Y'all have a fantastic day and go do devil stuff.
Warning. The system has become unstable.